Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nottingham Academy Primary Virtual Battle of the Bands Finals. The moment you have all been waiting for, tonight's show will reveal all the concert winners and share with you exclusive extra content provided by our staff and guests. We have exclusive access to behind the scenes footage from last week's show, special staff videos, VIP interviews and lots of Twitter action to discuss. So make sure you're sat back and relaxed with your healthy snacks and beverages ready. Here it is, the finals concert for Nottingham Academy Primary's world-leading virtual Battle of the Bands.
Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Good evening, everyone.
And welcome back to the finals of Nottingham Academy's Primary Battle of the Bands.
It doesn't feel like a week, does it, Mr. P?
No, it seems like yesterday we were all sat back and enjoying those amazing entries. This week has really flown by.
I think it's all the media attention we've had, the endless interviews and fan mail. It's been a bit overwhelming.
My goodness, I mean, yeah, it has. I've bought myself a new car. I've moved to Hollywood. I feel like I'm famous.
I knew the stardom would go to your head. You could have started with a new shirt at least, but never mind. So, Mr. P, what have we got lined up for tonight?
Well, Mr. B, we've got plenty to fit in, so we should probably make a start. We've got all the winning videos to watch. I think there's about 20 winning entries and lots of special features involved.
Yes, that's right, 20 videos, so about an hour of music to enjoy, with VIP guest interviews as well, and 2 special music videos from staff. One from our area band conductor Matt, who is allowing us to share with the children one of his arrangements he's written during the shutdown period, and also a special entry from all our teachers right at the end. So we've also got a special behind the scenes tour of the studio and all that was going on to the build up of the concert last week as well, so plenty to be enjoying.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
But to start it all off, we have a rundown of all the fantastic tweets we received live during the show last week. We're going to have a listen to those right now, and hopefully they'll put us in the right mood for some more musical magic tonight.
Brilliant.
And from Battle of the Bands HQ, John, Nora and Mum and Dad, we love the Beatles at Battle of the Bands HQ. You've brought the house down with this rousing rendition of a classic. You say it's alright, we say it's brilliant. Take a bow. And Samantha, you'd have smashed your grade 1 hands down, no doubt. Fabulous playing, well done. And from Cheryl Marsden, hashtag NAP Battle of the Bands. Looks like we are in for a great night. And 3 comments from Battle of the Bands HQ. Oh Kitty, you are so funny. Oh dear, I hope your song doesn't really mean that. You love your work. Well, we hope you do anyway. Brilliant. Absolutely hilarious, Kitty. Loved it. Miss Beldam. Kitty, I understand exactly how you feel. Brilliant. Take care, Mr. Jones. Super rhythm, Craig. You can see the awe and pride in Mr. Piper's face. Brilliant. Craig, I loved your rock sound. Take care, Mr. Jones. And another comment from Battle of the Bands HQ. Hania, what can we say? The raw emotion in your voice is so moving. What a talent you have. Wow, you've even got Mr. Barker dancing. And a tweet from Mr. Jones. Our NAP Battle of the Bands was a brilliant extravaganza of musical talent. Huge thanks to Mr. B and Dan, our wonderful compares, and hats off to the guys from the music service. We really do appreciate your contribution. Another tweet from Battle of the Bands HQ, with 4 likes. Hanny, Louis Armstrong would be proud. What a wonderful instrumentalist and singer. Well done. Yasmin and Hanny, you are joyous. We're going mad at Battle of the Bands HQ. Miss Lawson is dancing round her handbag. And another tweet from Battle of the Bands HQ with 4 likes. Martina and Lena, unicorns are rare, but talent like yours is rarer. Brilliant effort, girls. We're all singing along at the Battle of the Bands HQ. You've smashed it. And Mrs. Coulson adds, I was lucky enough to get a sneak peek of this one. It was brilliant. Well done. And Mr. Jones again. Neve, great keyboard playing. You most definitely have a talent. Ashton, Julian Lloyd Webber is on the phone asking for tips. Fab. Josiah and Natalia, you rock! Mr. Jones is up and dancing to YMCA, and Miss Chilvers is singing at the top of her voice. Top draw! Another tweet from Battle of the Bands HQ. Spogny, Kasim, Maheen and Amaya, you know how to bust some moves. Cracking job, folks. Your singing and choreography is excellent. Hania, we think you are on fire tonight. Amazing. A comment from Mr. Stash. Amazing at the Duxtons. Love the video and the music. Top work. And a reply from Mrs. Russell. Amazing performance. Hashtag proud. 2 comments now from Miss Manners. Great to see the Oki team again today. You are my sunshine. Naomi, you have been so busy. What a lovely way to capture all of your memories. From Mrs. Lineker. Wow, the Redmonds, that was such a great entry. Loved it. A tweet from Mr. Stash. Top work, Rion. Mrs. Webster says, we were singing along with you, Brian. And from Mrs. Coulson, brilliant signing, Jessica. Think you might have to teach me. And from @POTS21071978, Natalia, fantastic. Poor Mr. Stash having to follow that. And Miss Manners replies, poor us, our ears going from Natalia's beautiful music to whatever that was. And another comment from Potts, we think the teachers should set up a choir, amazing. And 2 tweets from Hannah from the Music Service. I'm really enjoying this. It's no wonder Nottingham Academy Primary is top of the Music Service Schools Challenge leaderboard, and that has 7 likes. And another one, this is fantastic, what an amazing array of talent. And a quick tweet from Miss Theodosio. Martina and Lena, that was wonderful. Great performance. Hashtag NAP Battle of the Bands. And some final tweets, the first from Mrs. Lineker. Wow, what an amazing evening I have had. I have a very tough job ahead of me. You are all winners in my eyes. Thank you all so much for taking the time to submit your entry, and please remember it's not about winning, it's about being part of such a brilliant event. And a final comment from Mr. Jones. I would just like to add, once again, a huge thanks to the guys from the Music Service. We really do appreciate your fabulous contribution. Take care. And very last one from Wayne Norrie. It was absolutely wonderful.
Some fantastic tweets there. Can we all make sure we do the same tonight? Don't be shy. Send your comments to @Nottingham Primary. I know Mrs. Reeves has promised to be active again for us tonight.
She has. And thank you to the lovely Leiko for voicing those messages for us.
Yes, and again, of course, Mr. B. There was a cheeky little poke in there with the old YouTube channel, Mr. B's ukulele channel. But again,
absolutely.
Big shout out to those sideburns right there, Mr. B.
Yes, that was last year, I think, but my wife didn't like them, though, so they didn't last. Right, and one final message we need to add to all that social media activity from last week. We've got a final message from Mr. Jones. We heard a couple of his tweets there already, but he had a lot to say after the concert, and he rang me in particular to make sure this message got through amongst all the other fan mail we've been receiving at NAP Battle the Bands HQ. It's been so busy.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Jones has said he was so impressed with the high standard of music from all the children, and he wanted to comment in particular on Natalia, your entry with Bohemian Rhapsody. Natalia, Mr. Jones said he was so impressed with your song. He actually said he didn't used to like Queen, can you believe it? But your version of the song that you created yourself has made him change his mind. He said that you're one to watch in the future, the next Grace Vanderwall or Ruth B even. What do you think to that, Mr. P?
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree.
So watch this space, everyone, and well done, Natalia, for getting such a great comment from Mr. Jones. I believe he's placed a big order on Amazon now for a box set of Queen merchandise and clothing, so we can all look forward to seeing what he's wearing next time he's about. Keep your eyes open.
Brill. And just before we move on, we've got a couple of birthday shout-outs as well.
Yes, we mustn't forget those. Last Saturday was Pixie's birthday, so what a weekend she must have had.
I mean, yes, what a way to spend the weekend. Concert night Friday, birthday party Saturday. Amazing.
I hope you had a great weekend, Pixie, and I hope you have a great time tonight. Also, today, in fact, is Ellie's birthday, so happy birthday, Ellie.
Happy birthday, Ellie.
Okay, we need to move on with this now. Let's start with a look back at last week's behind-the-scenes action. There was a lot of excitement here at the studio, and our production team, led by the amazing Miss Marciel, have put together a little montage of some of the behind-the-scenes clips we managed to capture. Here it is.
Welcome to Battle of the Bands HQ. I can tell you things are reaching fever pitch here. We've got Mr. Barker in the back trying on his new blue jacket. We've got Mrs. Lineker doing yoga because she's so excited she needs to calm down. And we've got Mr. Stash polishing his sunglasses. I can tell you I am so excited. I could crush a grape. I could squeeze a sponge. I could throw a pea.
Yeah, just bring me a drink over. Yeah, just a kind of Coke with on the rocks. Yes, just some ice, please. Hey guys, yeah, it's just me relaxing backstage before Battle of the Bands tonight. Only 1 hour to the show. Pretty pumped for this. Just like to say, get behind the show tonight. I mean, we're all in it to win it. I'm feeling it as well. I'm sure there's lots of talent on the show. But come on, Nottingham Academy, let's show them what we're made of. Let's do this.
I am so excited I could jump a fence.
Way. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Mrs. Lineker's Lounge and the Battle of the Bands. Boy, am I excited.
I am so excited.
I'm going to be firm but fair. I need you to sing like you've never sung before. And Mr. Stash, I think you might be out of your depth just a little bit. Good luck, everybody! Here we go!
I could shower in custard.
What do you mean I've been eating too many biscuits? It's clearly shrunk in the wash. I'm going to have to wear the blue one. Where is it?
I could jump a fence.
Hey guys, we're just getting ready for our TV debut. Can't wait. Good luck, everybody. Bye.
I could squeeze a sponge.
I want to say good luck, and this is my current feeling about it.
I am so excited.
It has to be our best Friday night since we've been in lockdown. Good luck to everybody and good luck to those judges, because I'm glad it's not me making the decision. Can't wait for next week to find out what happens next. Bye.
I could jump a fence. I could shower in custard.
Right, what did you make of that, Mr. P?
Wow, that was amazing. So good to see all the staff hyped up about the event. Really, really good.
Yes, and thanks to Miss Marciel both for putting that together and also for her unbridled enthusiasm, which I think just came across subtly there.
I mean, yeah, just a little bit. Time for some results now, I think, Mr. B.
Let's get this show on the road. So we are going to follow the same order as we did last week and announce the winner of each category, then play the winning videos in full, as we had to cut most of them down last week. So get ready to really enjoy all the wonderful music that our children had created.
Brilliant. Okay, so first up, the early years entries. We had some amazing entries from Naya, Jessica, Shano and Jasmine. What are the results, Mr. B?
Thank you, Mr. P. And the winner for our early years section was Naya. So a big well done to everyone who took part. You'll all get a certificate and a huge well done with a medal on its way to Naya. And here is her song entry in full.
This morning, what was inside? Three little birds upon my doorstep, singing sweet songs. This is the message to you. Sing the word. This is the best of you.
moments. She really did have so much passion there. And straight away we have Mrs. Reeves on the Twitter feed saying, what a beautiful voice for someone so small. Hashtag talented, hashtag future star. Lovely. Thank you for that, Mrs. Reeves.
She's quick on the action tonight, isn't she? Don't forget, everyone else, send your tweets to @Nottingham Primary. And we have our first interview now. Are you ready, Mr. B? I think you've got your questions there ready. Shall I introduce our first guest?
Yes, please. Yep,
drum roll,
if
Mr.
you please.
Drum roll. Drew, Mrs. Lineker.
Hello, Mrs. Lineker. Thank you for joining us at the studio. First of all, just give us your reaction to all the efforts we've had by the children and the families.
Oh, hello, Mr. Barker. Well, thank you for inviting me. Your studios are beautiful. I especially love the flowers. Well, with regards to effort, oh my word, what can I say? The effort of all of the children was just outstanding. I do have to confess, I did give each and every child a high mark, the highest. It was just incredible. They went to so many lengths to make us have a wonderful night on Friday. Even the staff. Who would have known that Mrs. Atherley and Mrs. York had those beautiful voices? I was really, really impressed.
I think you must have provided the flowers there, Mr. Piper. Did you sneak those in? Now, we'll talk results in a minute, but overall, who has impressed you in this event?
Well, that's a hard question. Who's impressed me the most? I just can't actually answer that. I mean, I can, and I will,
100%.
but everybody has impressed me. The MacArthurs with their amazing family entry, the Mosbys, Spogmy and her siblings. I loved it all. But I do have to say, John and Nora just hit my spot. They made me blub. Doesn't take a lot though, Mr. Barker, does it? I was really impressed with all of the talents, but John and Nora did just clinch it a little bit.
Right, we've seen the early years results so far, and Naya did so well to win that. Perhaps you could give a little word of encouragement to Shano, Jessica and Yasmin, 3 fantastic runners-up.
Yeah, Naya did do it, didn't she? She was incredible. She had my whole family bopping away. I was really pleased that Naya won that one. And then Shano and Jessica and Jasmine being runners-up. Wow, they were so deserving of runners-up. Shano with his smiling, drumming attitude. Jasmine with all of those instruments that she can play. Who knew that? And then Jessica with her Macaton. Absolutely incredible. I was bowled over. Really proud. Really great runners-up they are, Mr. Barker.
Lovely, thank you for that. Lovely words there. And finally, is there anything else you wanted to add whilst you've got your moments in the studio with us?
Anything else? Well, I would just like to thank everybody involved, all behind the scenes. Honestly, I can't even begin to tell you how bowled over I've been by this. Everybody's expertise at looking after me as a judge, it's been incredible. It's been one of the best experiences. And the children and the parents, oh, thank you. I just want to thank them so much, as I'm sure you do too. Yeah? And yourself, Mr. Barker, you have been amazing. Such a great inspirational person you are. You've made this dream come true for a lot of our children to perform like they have done. It's been incredible. I've enjoyed every moment, and I'll be taking the flowers home, yeah?
That's too kind, Mrs. Lineker. We're glad you've enjoyed the show, and yes, the children and families have worked so hard. And yes, you can keep the flowers.
You okay, Mr. B? I think you've overwhelmed him there, Mrs. Lineker. I had better introduce the next section. We're moving on to the results for the year 3s now. Mr. B, are you back with us? Do you want to do the honours?
Okay, thank you, Mr. B. We have 2 winners for the year 3s and also a bonus medal awarded for great effort. So our 2 winners are Rion and Kitty, and the bonus medal goes to Hania, and a huge well done to all of them.
Fantastic. And like we said before, well done to everyone who took part. You all get a certificate sent from the office, and we hope you enjoyed the experience. Right, let's watch these videos, shall we?
She's on fire. On a fantasy, only like a highway. She's living on the world and it's on fire. She's a catastrophe. She'll fly away. top of the world. What the college girl say? Oh, she got her feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds and we're coming it down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Everybody stares as we cry. Every single sun is in her eyes. Watch when she's lighting up the night. Nobody knows that she's a lonely girl in a lonely world. She's gonna let it burn, baby, burn, baby. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire.
This is Somewhere Over the Rainbow on the keyboard.
Nottingham Academy are all in lockdown. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Nottingham Academy think it's a holiday.
Kitty!
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Cause on that lockdown they have to do maths. No way, no way, no way. With the times table here and a division there, here and there and everywhere and Nottingham Academy are all in lockdown. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And on that lockdown we have to do English. My brain, my brain, my brain. With a full stop here and a comma there. Here a poem, there a poem, every single day a poem. Nottingham Academy are all in lockdown. I cry, I cry, I cry. And in that lockdown we have to do PE. My legs, my legs, my legs. With a Joe Wicks here and a Joe Wicks there. Here a star jump, there a star jump. Everybody's doing star jumps. Nottingham Academy are all in lockdown. How long will this be for? 'Cause on this lockdown, there's too much work. I can't take any more.
Just brilliant music there from Rion, Kitty and Hania. I was so impressed with those entries. Mr. Barker, we've just had another tweet. Mrs. Reeves, what's she saying?
Is it from Mrs. Reeves? What? Let's have a look. She has written, very creative, loving the lockdown parody. I think this is for Kitty. Hashtag fun, hashtag Nottingham Academy lockdown.
Yeah.
So great response there from Mrs. Reeves for Kitty's video. Well done all the year threes, some excellent videos,
Yeah, really,
like you said,
really
Mr. P.
What can we say? The Twitter queen is active as ever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let someone else have a go, maybe, Mrs. Reeves?
Right, time now for the year 4 winners, I think. Mr. P, your turn to announce them.
Right, are we ready? So, I have them here. Again, there are 2 winners and a bonus medal given for effort. The
Yes.
2 winning videos were Kylie and were Caitlin.
Well done, well done.
And the bonus medal went to Owen. Fantastic job, guys. Well
Brilliant.
done. Now, we have with us in the studio a very, very special guest. It's our very own area band leader and conductor, Matt from the music service. He was also one of our very own VIP special judges.
Fantastic, thank you, Mr. P. So we'll listen to the year 4 entries very soon. First of all, we have this interview with Matt. Here he is. Hi, Matt. Firstly, thank you for giving up your valuable time to be with us tonight and also last week when you were one of our judges. I know the music service are keeping you very busy at the moment, and also I believe you have your own music channel that you are developing now, so very busy, but we'll come back to that in a moment. First of all, give us your impressions of our year 4 winners. I know you're quite the singer and piano player yourself, so were you particularly impressed with Kylie's and Caitlin's efforts?
They were both really strong. Kaylee had a lovely voice,
Absolutely.
and I really appreciated that she learnt all the words. And Caitlin, not only did she sing, but she played piano and edited the 2 videos together, so that was really impressive.
Fantastic, thanks Matt. Now, I believe you have embarked on a new project during this lockdown period and are now producing your own music videos. Can I ask you your insight into the difficulty of producing a music video for a concert like this? What sort of challenges have the children and families had to overcome? What have they faced putting these videos together by themselves at home?
Yeah, so I've been creating quite a few music videos in my spare time. And I have to say, the first challenge is to get a full music video recorded without any mistakes. That's taken me quite a few times to actually get done. The second challenge, I would say, is to make sure that the sound quality and the video quality are good enough that you can put them into a competition like this. And for all the children and all the pupils and the staff to have done so with such good quality is really, really impressive. And those people who have been editing videos themselves of different clips of themselves with different family clips, that's really impressive as well, because you have to make sure they all fit into the right part of the music. That is a very big challenge. So really, really well done to all of you who have given us some videos, some amazing videos to watch.
Yes, thank you for that insight. The children have done so well, as you say, and it's just really, really hard for them putting their own videos together with all those challenges that you mentioned there. Now, just briefly, we're going to share your wonderful Birdland video with the audiences in a little while. Is this a new career direction, something we're going to see you doing more of in the future?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it professionally, but it's certainly something I really enjoy in my spare time. If you keep a lookout on my YouTube channel, I'm going to be releasing a couple of videos after being featured on the Upload Festival on the 27th and 28th of June. A festival which is raising money for different arts organisations in Nottingham. I'll be on stage with such acts as Rob Green and the Clangers.
Okay, well thanks for all your time tonight. I know you have a lot to do, but I hope you're able to stay and enjoy the rest of the show with us. Now, we'll put a link up to the Upload Festival that you mentioned there. That is in fact this weekend, and we'll put that link in the description. We'll also put a link to the Nottingham Music Service website and YouTube channel, because these are great resources that you need to be having a look at, everyone, please. And we'll also put Matt's own channel in there as well, because all these things that the Music Service are doing are fantastic, and they are for all our children at the school. So I hope everyone's going to have a look at those links and keep getting involved with everything that the Music Service does. I know they'll be doing a big push in September to get everyone back into all the orchestras and bands as soon as they open, so please make sure that includes you and you don't miss out.
I believe we're going to be watching Matt's arrangement of Birdland during our half-time break, so you can look forward to that in about 20 minutes time.
Yes, that's right, that's a really fantastic video, so can't wait for that.
What's next?
Right, it's time for those Year 4 winners, I think. Here we go.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. If I heaver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's heavering to you. But I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more to be the man who walks 1,000 miles and all the
Academy Battle of the Bands. Thank you. I have a kind of a late entry, and also I've been practicing this song for this Battle of the Bands. Hope you enjoy, and I'll tell you the sing of this song at the end. Okay, let's start. Don't be cautious, don't be kind. You're committed on your crime. Push my button anytime you got your finger on the trigger. Put your finger, trigger's mine. Silver dollar, golden flame. Dirty water, poison rain. Perfect murder, take cream. I don't belong to anyone, but everybody knows my name. By the way, you've been uninvited, 'cause all you say are all the same things I could be and compliment. Would you be okay with my complicated and compliment? Everybody can mine. Call me callous, call me cold. You're italic, I'm bold. Call me cocky, watch your tone. You better love me, 'cause you're just a pro. By the way, you've been uninvited, 'cause all you say are all the same things I did. Copycat, trying to compliment. Why so bad when you can't watch mine? Copycat, trying to compliment glamour. Why so sad when you can't have mine? I would hate to see you go. Hate to be the one that told you so. You just crossed the line. You ran out of time. I'm so sorry, now you know. Sorry, I'm the one that told you so. Sorry, sorry, I'm so sorry, sorry. By the way, you've been uninvited, 'cause all you say are all the same thing I did. Copycat, watch your back when you can't watch mine. Copycat, compliment. Why so sad when you can't mine? Thank you for watching this clip. And the singer, the name of the singer is called Billie Eilish. She's just my favorite at the moment. I'm glad I could sing this song. So thank you for watching. Thank you.
Incredible entries there. Well done again, Kylie, Caitlin and Owen. Mr. B, anything going off on Twitter?
It's Mrs. Reeves again. Is anyone else getting a look in tonight? What she said, Mr. B?
She has said, Owen, love the puppets. What an upbeat performance. Hashtag Macathon, hashtag puppets, and hashtag singing and dancing, sorry.
She does love those hashtags, doesn't she? But we did love those puppets, Owen, so Mrs. Reeves is not wrong. Now, to speed things up a bit, we're going to go straight into the Year 5 results now before we take that short break.
Now, we had to tie on points from the Year 5, so there are 3 winners. And they are Belle, Neve and Pixie. Well done to you all.
Fantastic, well done you 3. Excellent. Now, I was particularly impressed, I have to say, I was particularly impressed last week with Belle's song that you wrote yourself, Belle. It was a great effort, and to do that all by yourself, really good job there. And what a great birthday surprise for Pixie. That's wonderful. So happy birthday again, Pixie, for last week, of course. But that's hopefully made your week. And again, thank you, Year 5s, for sending in some brilliant videos. Well done to all of you. Lots of great videos there amongst you all. So let's get going and roll those videos.
This song is called Lost Boy by Ruth D.
Hi, this is my entry for the Battle of the Bands. It is based on cups, and I've took some of the words out and put some of mine in, and yeah, it's basically based on social distancing and lockdown and the current states that we're in right now, and I've named it "See You Post Social Distancing." I got my ticket for when we get out of lockdown, to buy the whiskey further away, and I sure would like some sweet company, and I'm leaving tomorrow when you say, when it's gone, you're not gonna miss it when it's gone, you're not gonna miss it, it's not there, you're not gonna miss it everywhere, oh, you're not gonna miss it when it's gone. You got the ticket for when we get out of lockdown, to one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got signs to give you shit, but it sure would be prettier with you. When it's gone, you're not gonna miss it when it's gone. You're not gonna miss it by its talk. You're not gonna miss it while it's walk. Oh, you're not gonna miss it when it's gone. I got my ticket for me when we get out of lockdown, to buy the whiskey all the way, and I sure would like some sweet company, and I'm leaving tomorrow when you say, when it's gone, you're not gonna miss it when it's gone, you're not gonna miss it, it's not there, you're not gonna miss it everywhere, oh, you're not gonna miss it when it's gone, and that's it. Thank you.
Some amazing music there. Well done, Pixie, Neve and Belle.
Well done. And we're going to take a short break now for a couple of minutes. And while we do, we're going to play Matt's incredible arrangement of Birdland, which is a fantastic jazz number from the 1970s. A quick shout out here to Matt's new YouTube channel, Matt Appleyard. There'll be a link to his channel in the description to the video, as I said before. Here we go.
welcome back everyone. Brilliant music there from Matt too.
Yes, he does such a great job putting all that together and arranging it all by himself as well.
Now we're straight off with the tweets again.
Is it Mrs. Reeves?
It is. Hashtag tuneful, hashtag talented. And that is to Neve. Beautiful piano playing, well done.
That's nice, but I think we need to get someone to check the Twitter settings. Mrs. Reeves seems to be the only one accessing them at the moment. Miss Marcial, can we look into that backstage, please? Thank you. Right, moving on. Yes, welcome to the second half of our NAP Virtual Battle of the Bands finals. Mr. P, we're going to mix it up a little bit now and announce the staff results. And then we have an interview lined up with Miss Manners to get some instant reaction. So, take it away.
Okay, so the winning entry for the staff round was, drum roll please.
Drum roll.
It was Mrs. Russell.
Yes, well done Mrs. Russell.
Brilliant. But wait, there's also been a staff medal awarded for, I quote, really trying his best.
Oh, I wonder who that was.
It's not about winning, it's about taking part.
And who gets
Mr.
the
Stash.
valiant wooden spoon? It's Mr. Stash. Great effort, well done. A big well done there to both Mrs. Russell and her family and also Mr. Stash. And
Yes,
we'll be enjoying
definitely.
both of those entries in full in just a moment. But first up we have our next interview. It's your turn now to do the honours, Mr. P. Please welcome to the studio, everyone, the amazing Miss Manners.
Hello, Miss Manners. Welcome to the studio. Are you excited to be here?
Very excited to be here. I've had to let a lot of people down though. I'm a big famous rock star now, so I've been invited to a lot of parties. I'm supposed to be at AJ Tracy's party right now, but I'm here in the Battle of the Bands studio having a great time.
A great entry last week. You put a lot of effort into that. First of all, tell us what you did afterwards to warm down after your performance. Was it a quick around the block, a lie down, a bit of yoga? How did our elite musician cope with the stresses of performing live like that?
I did put a lot of effort in. It's nice to have you acknowledge that with your words, if not with your medals. I did get a medal though, because I was super pumped up after my performance. I got out on my bike and went and did a quick 25-mile bike race and got myself a medal.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well done. Now we've just had the staff results. Mrs. Russell took the gold and Mr. Stash got the bonus medal for effort. Do you think those results were fair, and do you think you have been hard done by?
Well, Mrs. Russell, she had talent, she had great planning, she had the production values there for that video, an absolute worthy winner. She was fabulous. Mr. Stash, clearly, obviously been working on his singing for a long time. Yeah, I mean, he must have put a lot of effort into that. I certainly put a lot of effort into listening to it. Don't feel hard done by in the slightest about that, no.
Good. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Finally, a different role for you this year. Have you enjoyed competing, or do you think you'll be eyeing up the return to the judges' chair next year?
To be perfectly honest, I think I'm just going to be a bit too busy next year. I'm, going to be pursuing my solo career. Lady Gaga's interested in having me drum on her next album. So I don't know, perhaps I'll be able to swing by and perhaps do a quick performance, maybe do a bit of guest judging, something along those lines. But yeah, thank you for giving me the platform to make my big break. And when I've sold millions and millions of CDs, I'll make sure I post one through to you guys.
Wow.
Thanks.
Well, good luck with that, Miss Manners. We'll be watching out for you in the news.
Yes, great to hear about those aspirations. Don't forget who gave you your big break when you make it to the top. Now, let's enjoy those two winning staff entries. Here they are.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gonna hit the road. Something changed in the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I can get used to this. Time flies by and the yellow and green stick around. What it is, there's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, that I can eat. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a sunburn.
hello, Mr. Barker. This is my Battle of the Bands entry. Thank you, Mr. Barker, for entering the 2.6 challenge. So I'm giving your competition one back. Don't laugh too much, Mr. David, or the children who've been in my class before. This is finally me singing in a competition. Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. I bet she never had a backstreet guy. I bet her mother never told her why. I'm gonna try for an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world as long as anyone with hot blood can. And now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. Now when she knows what she wants from her time, and when she wakes up and makes up her mind, she'll say I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. You know I've seen her in her uptown world. She's getting tired of her high-class toys and all the presents from her uptown boys. She's got a choice. Uptown girl, you know I can't afford to buy her clothes, but maybe someday when my ship comes in, she'll understand what kind of guy I've been, and then I win. And when she's walking, she's looking so fine. And when she's talking, she'll say that she's mine. She'll see I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world as long as anyone with her blood can. Now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. Uptown girl. She's my uptown girl. Don't you know I'm in love with an uptown girl? My uptown girl. Don't you know I'm in love with an uptown girl? My uptown girl. Don't you know I'm in love with an uptown girl? My uptown girl. Don't you know I'm in love with an uptown girl? Woo! There's my entry. 4 more time than I thought it would be. I hope you enjoy it. Just for a laugh. See you back at school, everyone.
Okay, it's time for the Year 6 results now. Now, we've already heard from Mr. Jones about one of these, so it's no surprise to anyone that one of our Year 6 winners is Natalia. And our second Year 6 medal goes to our one and only NAP Lion Tamer, it's Aidan.
Great result, guys, and some wonderful entries from Year 6. Another difficult decision for the judges, I am sure.
Absolutely, some really high talent in that section. Now let's watch these 2 wonderful Year 6 videos from Aidan and Natalia.
to me. Mama, just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time is gone. Sun shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave it all behind, face the truth. Mama, ooh, I don't want to die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Carry on, as if nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Anywhere the wind blows.
Wow, 2 wonderful videos there. Well done, both of you.
And now we move on to the final section of the evening, our family section.
We had 4 winners for the family section, but it was also so difficult to decide. We have given a bonus award for 2 additional entries, and we're going to announce those 2 first.
That's right. So we have 4 winning family entries, which we'll come on to soon. And the 2 bonus award family entries goes firstly to Ishal and Ariane, and also to John and Nora. A huge well done to both of those entries, and we're going to jump straight into those right now.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Two amazing entries again. I can't believe how many instruments Ariana and Ishao play, and John's singing is just incredible.
Absolutely, both videos were just really great there. Now in a moment we're going to announce the final 4 awards for the evening, but before we do, we have with us now to give us her special insight from our Nottingham Academy Secondary School, our Head of Performing Arts, one of our VIP judges, Mrs O'Flynn. Hi Mrs O'Flynn, great to have you with us now for the 2nd year running, although with a different format this year of course. Let's start by asking you what you think overall of the virtual format and how well the children have done with their videos.
Hi there, great evening. I had a fantastic time. I loved the virtual format. It was really good to see how creative young people can be. So it allowed us to see all the PowerPoints and the films and the outside work, which was great. I loved the sitting on the lion and the paddling pools and seeing what costumes people chose to use. It was a shame that we couldn't all be together, but I think it allowed for a little bit of creativity. So well done, everyone.
Now we're just about to announce the winners for the family entries. Which family videos did you particularly enjoy and what impressed you about them?
So the family category, such a difficult category to judge. It was amazing. I was so impressed by everybody. Such a happy, joyful category. I love the way that younger students got older brothers and sisters involved. I love the dancing, I love the singing, I love the playing. It was just brilliant. I like the fact that there were dads involved. I like the technology. Just finished the evening off with just an amazing burst of creative, talented young people. I don't want to mention anybody individually because I think we should just be proud of all of them. They were just fantastic. Well done everyone who entered that category. It really was joyful.
Okay, and for those who don't know you, you of course are Head of Performing Arts at the Nottingham Academy Secondary, so you'll be teaching some of these children from next year. Can you give us a quick insight into music at the secondary? Maybe give a quick mix of curricular and extracurricular things you have going on. What can the children look forward to when they come up to Year 7?
I'm so looking forward to meeting and teaching some of the young people that I've seen in Battle of the Bands. They're so creative, so talented. It's going to be really, really exciting. So, in Year 7, all students will study drama, music and dance as part of their performing arts curriculum. There'll be lots of things that they'll do in all of those subjects, but in music, they'll do African drumming, they'll do singing and they'll do ukuleles because we've seen how amazing you are at primary at doing ukuleles. There'll be lots of opportunities for out-of-school sessions where they can come and study any of those subjects and take up another instrument or continue the instrument that they're already studying. So we have brass lessons, we have guitar lessons, we have drums lessons, we have singing, we have keyboard, we have Rio Connect at school. And actually, as Mr. B's been telling me for a long time, we really do need to get a strings teacher in as well. But I'm so looking forward to it because I think I can spy some just amazing young people.
Fantastic. Well, we do appreciate you giving up your time as always, Mrs. O'Flynn. I hope next year you'll be joining us again to make it 3 in a row. Hope you can stick around for the rest of the show as well.
Well, thank you, Mr. B. It's been an utter pleasure. I hope I'm here next year and I get invited to be a judge again because it's just a great evening. Thank you, everyone, and well done, all of you. Bye-bye.
Brilliant. And now for the last 4 winners of the evening. Mr. B, who are they?
Right, okay, here it is, the moment you have all been waiting for. Drum roll, Mr. Piper. Our 4 winners for the family entry section are Ellie, Libby and Mikey, Martina and Lena, Lois, Greta and Dad, and Ray, Kitty and Annie. Woo! Well done, everyone. Fantastic effort. 4 brilliant entries there. A big well done to all of you. Commiserations to everyone else, but as we have said all evening, this has been a huge festival of musical talent at our school. Last week we enjoyed all your entries so much. You've all done so well, and I hope you'll all come back again next year and try again.
Okay, here we go. It's now time for the final 4.
Here we go.
We'll be together again. We've been at home now for a long time. We're gonna be together again. But Mr. Joe says it's the right time. We'll be together and nobody ain't never gonna separate us or ever disconnect us. But for now we've got to stop. Stay home and read a book. Take pictures of come and see the clouds passing by. Stop! There's rainbows everywhere. Although it seems unfair, if we stick together, we'll be just fine. We'll be together again. We missed our school friends for a long time. We're gonna be together again. We'll be outside again at playtime. We'll be together and nobody ain't ever gonna separate us forever. although it seems unfair. If we stick together, we'll be just fine. Thanks, our teachers are still there. They've showed us that they care. They've sent us so much fun stuff to do. Thanks, although we're only young, for years and years to come, we'll look back and still remember this time. Stop, stay home and read a book, take pictures of cup and see the class passing by. Stop, there's rainbows everywhere, although it seems unfair. If we stick together, we'll be just fine. Stop, stay home and read a book, take pictures of cup and see the class passing by. Stop, there's rainbows everywhere, although it seems unfair. If we stick together, we'll be just fine. Yeah. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 3, and you'll be there. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. Morning, today's podcast, blue skies. Sun is shining in the sky, there ain't a cloud in sight. Stop raining, everybody's here to play, and don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running to the avenue, had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
Mr. Blue Sky.
Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey, you with the pretty face, welcome to the human race. A celebration, it's the blue skies that we're waiting, and today is the day we've waited for. Oh,
Mr. Blue Sky.
please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
Hey there, Mr. Blue.
We're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
Hey there, Mr. Blue.
We're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue Sky.
Mr. Blue, you're getting right. Let's look up still starlight. Bring my over. Your hand is on your shoulder. Never mind. I remember you this. I remember you this way.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Daddy, tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? There is the blue sky. We're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
This is Root, performed by the Unicorn Sisters.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed, put on my best suit, got in my car, raced like a jet, all the way to you. Knocked on your door with heart in my hand, to ask you a question, 'cause I know that you're an old-fashioned man. Yeah. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, 'cause I need to know. You say I'll never get your blessings till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, but the answer is no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry her anyway. Marry that girl, marry anyway. Marry that girl, no matter what they say. Marry that girl, and we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude?
to do this, you leave no choice. Can't live without her. Love me or hate me, we will be both. Standing at that hour, or we will run away to another galaxy. You know she's in love with me. She will go anywhere I go. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, cause I need you to know. You say I'll never get your blessings till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, the answer is no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry her anyway. Marry that girl, marry her anyway. Marry that girl, no matter what they say. Marry that girl, and we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, cause I need you to know. You say I'll never get your blessings till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, but the answer is no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry her anyway. Marry that girl, marry her anyway. Marry that girl, no matter what they say. Marry that girl, and we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude? Rude. Why you gotta be so rude?
What a fabulous end to the evening. I think it's been even more spectacular than last week.
Yes, we've had 2 amazing evenings and we've got comments on the Twitter pouring in again. Thank you for everybody for taking part.
And we're joined now in the studio by Mrs. Reeves, who just couldn't stay away. It's great to have you with us here, Mrs. Reeves, to finish off the evening. Now, you've gained a bit of celebrity status here at NAP Battle of the Bands HQ after all your enthusiastic, some might say incessant tweeting during both concerts. Are you enjoying your new status as Nottingham Academy Twitter Queen?
Thanks, Mr. Barker. I do love a good bit of publicity. I thought, what with all the amazing talent, it would be a shame not to share it. What better way than on Twitter? I might have even done a few cheeky tweets during the final.
Yes, we've seen some of those and you gave a lot of support in the run-up to the concert as well. Even releasing your own brand of Mrs. Reeves Battle of the Bands hashtags. What was it that made you so excited about it all and wanted to get involved?
I was excited for the first ever virtual Battle of the Bands. I love music and I love seeing what the children can do and what the families can do. Battle of the Bands is always a highlight of the year, so I just really wanted to be involved. I wasn't disappointed because every entry was amazing this year.
Well, we certainly appreciate all of your efforts you have made. You had a lot of entries from your class. I know you've said most of it already on Twitter, but do you have a final message for the children that you wanted to share?
Yes, I'm really proud of everyone in Five Willow because there was such amazing musical talent in my class. But not just in Five Willow, across the whole school. I think it's really brave to either share your own song or to perform in front of others. So I was really proud of every single person that took part, and I wanted to say a big congratulations for everyone who was involved.
Fantastic, that's a really nice message. Thank you, Mrs. Reeves. Well, if you can just hang around for a couple of minutes, we might as well keep you in the studio now as we wrap things up.
Is that it, Mr. B?
Yes, that's very nearly it. And to finish the evening off, a special performance now from our teachers, who have come together virtually during the isolation and have helped me put together this final performance with a nice farewell message to all of you families and children out there. Now, this video is also in memory of the wonderful singer and wartime performer Dame Vera Lynn, who died last week on the 18th of June, aged 103. Now, we're going to finish now with our first ever staff choir singing We'll Meet Again. The words and ukulele's chords are on screen, so please grab your instruments and get ready to join in. So, all that leaves us to say is it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that when you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep trying through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that when you saw me go,